Alright everyone, I am back. Let's go ahead and get going here. Starting off with a sorrowful reunion. Episode 4, Chapter 4, Your Purpose, A Sorrowful Reunion.
Actually, I've been wondering something. Las Vegas has been hit by several attacks, but why hasn't Mother attacked this place directly? Looking at the recent activity of Baitor and the rest, they seem capable of bombing the underground. It's been surprising, scary.
Guess you could say the one bad operator that went berserk in Tokyo was the exception. Probably why it was put under heavy regulation.
Indeed. It seems as if Mother Core is shying away from actions that would directly negatively impact the Earth itself. Further, I suspect that even if they wanted to attack this location, they don't currently know its precise coordinates.
So, rather than wreaking havoc on a large scale, it's more effective for them to cause some minor damage and lure us out. Of course, even if that's the case, I'd think trying to ambush us again and again would get a bit tedious. Maybe they'll run out of steam.
We've got phantasmal activity, and a few people as well.
People?
Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Nothing to do but fight it out, I suppose.
Enga, I realize there's nothing I can say to dissuade you, but I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you to be careful.
If you're gonna wave your pom-poms for me, at least put some heart into it.
I'm coming too!
We're gonna be fighting people, you know. And unlike that time with Baitor, this dust-up's gonna be the real thing. You gonna be able to fight knowing that? When the time comes, you gonna be able to take a person's life. Kill someone.
I can handle it! I'll see every last one of the Mother Core buried deep!
Boring! A total snooze fest! Nobody's coming at all! Why can't we just lead a full charge and end this in one go?
Ark, enough. Do not forget our objective here.
Yeah, loud and clear. 120%. Still, this song and dance is getting old. Full and I would be 100% capable of handling it.
Full is readying the next phase. Another thing you ought to know.
Any other nits to pick while you're at it, you 70% geezer? Mother sure is a worrywart. Lepless? So, like, if we had Phalig blow all of them away at once, couldn't we just be done? Come on, let's just ask her.
You'll be the one doing the asking?
No, can't do.
Your breathing and heart rate have increased. Nervous? Then, perfect. In the meantime, I leave things to you two until preparations are ready.
Yeah. Why am I stuck working with tall, dark, and spooky here, instead of full? Oh, come on! A surprise attack? jerk! Look at what you did to that Maxwell! Don't you think that's like 40% sad?
Sorry. Guess I wasn't raised well. Foul play, ambushes, traps. That's how I was brought up. No way. Every shot was deflected?
What? No, it can't be. Corey! Why are you here? Hey, Corey, stop! Wait!
You idiot! Don't just charge off alone!
Hey! 60% lady killer! You think you can just let your attention wander? You'll be 100% deadsies.
Out of my way. If you know what's good for you.
And I heard about you from Mother. Even for ARKS, you're impressive. 200% deadly. And that is the reason I, Dr. Oak Millar, am here to handle you. Come forth, Laplace, Maxwell! My calculations are complete. This fight's 100% in the bag.
Very well.
Let's end this quick.
Emergency code due.
And there we go.
Completed.
Corey, I knew it! I'm so glad you're all right. Well, you look all right. What a relief. I guess you deceived the school too. Thanks. What are you doing here, though? Why were you with Mother Core? Stop. Well, details aren't important. I was worried. But I'm just glad you're okay. Stop. Stop talking like her! Corey? Hitsugi, just wait. I'll fix you. As soon as I can. I'm going to free you, Hitsugi. You're just being manipulated. I'll save you. Mother explained everything. What are you talking about? I'm not being manipulated. It's all right, Hitsugi. I just want to save you. You don't have to worry, Hitsugi. After all, you saved me. I was all alone, and you saved me! You can create an avatar, Corey? But that sword, it looks so sinister. You don't recognize ground? I thought you knew about Norse mythology. You must be being controlled. This is the power to help you. The power I was given to save you. You were always helping me. Always rescuing me. That's why. This time, I'm going to help you. I will liberate you! You're just being deceived. Controlled. And I will be the one to free you!
Lepless? What? That attack defies the fabric of reality! Wrong. This is 100% wrong! What are you?
Trouble calculating? Time for you to pay the piper! What the? Where'd it go?
Never underestimate an opponent. A true scholar knows to expect the unexpected.
Silence! No one asked you to save me.
I am well aware. I'm not saving you. The time has come is all. Simple as that.
The time has come.
We've got trouble. It's Hitsugi. She's...
Stop, Corey! You're the one being tricked! Whatever do you mean, Hitsugi? I'm not being tricked. This weapon and this power? I wished for it, and now it's mine. Mother had nothing to do with it. I'm here because I chose to be. I wanted to save you, and so by my own will, I have come. By your own will? Hitsugi? Oh, Hitsugi? Why are you with them? Why are you not here with me? What is it you want, Hitsugi? See, you can't answer me! I knew it! You're being manipulated! You are the one being controlled! No! I chose this! All of this! Coming here, fighting, and this power! These were my decisions! Then why do you hesitate so? I said it before. You're the one who leads the charge, never stalling. I'd be blind as soon as see you confused as this. If you're not being tricked, not confused, cut me down. What? What's wrong? Don't hold back. That's what I truly want. For you to cut me down. I knew it. You're not Hitsugi. I can take your life without hesitation. After all, that's the only way to save you. To deliver you from this, I'll gladly kill you, Hitsugi! What? It hurts. It is weak indeed, and I cut through it with ease. Not much longer now, Hitsugi. I'll kill this pale imitation. Right now. Be not afraid. It's okay. It'll all be over soon. It'll only hurt a second. You'll be back the way you were. Mother will fix you. No. Stop, Corey. Don't come any close. Hitsugi would never say that. Corey. I did it, Hitsugi. I really did it. You can go back to normal. Patience. Just a little longer.
F's in the chat.
Hitsugi! Hitsugi! We've got trouble! Hitsugi! Hitsugi, she's...
Sis.
Hurry! Hitsugi needs help! If we don't do something, she won't make it!
She's crying.
Huh?
Wait, sis. I'm coming to save you.
What are you doing? Al? Al? Why are you here?
Hitsugi. Don't cry, sis. Don't be sad. You two saved me from the darkness. Do you remember that? That's why it's my turn to save you. I'd never, ever let you die.
This power, these photons, is this it? It must be. This awakening is what I've waited for. How I've awaited this power of yours.
Hitsugi! What the hell is going on? Sierra, what happened to her?
I can't. This is... Her vitals are improving. Her wounds are completely healing.
What?
I can't believe it. Is this some kind of restoration? Is Al transferring photons to bring her back to life?
Hey, Ophel! I'm 100% sure this was never mentioned.
There is no cause for worry, Oak. I was also unaware that was possible. Though I understand our purpose here now.
Come on, sis. We're okay now. We're okay. Don't cry.
I'll capture the target. Let's move, Oak.
Not happening! You ain't touching Al!
Target acquired. Begin quarantine procedure. This will keep them out. You're breaking the field? Very well.
What?
Hitsugi!
Unfortunate. But we've satisfied our secondary objective. Let's go.
Stop right there!
Their readings have disappeared. I can't pick up a response from Hitsugi either.
No. God damn it! Hitsugi! Hitsugi!
Sis. It's gonna be okay, sis. I'm here with you. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, that chapter is a bit of a popcorn muncher.
The large-scale operation has ended. Thank you for your support.
Anyway, moving on. The right allies at the right time.
Hey, look who it is. Fancy running into you here. Claris Craze mentioned you a couple of times, but nothing beats seeing you here in the flesh. I guess you could say it just feels more real this way.
Nice to see you in a good mood, too.
Obviously, that's my forte, you know? Think about what you're saying. Can you even imagine me in anything but tip-top shape? The thought alone hurts, huh? Now, Earth, was it? With all our new trouble dealing with things over in that universe, we've been a little short-handed back here. Claris Craze and I have taken it upon ourselves to patrol here, there, and every which where, whenever there's time to spare. I get that there are issues that need taken care of back on Earth, but hey, ARK still needs to keep the fall spawn at bay, right? It's not really a matter of priority. It's just about putting the right people for the right jobs in the right places. We're good here, you're good there, and we're all in this together. That's what comrades do, right? That's why I'm super relieved, happy even, to have you back, my friend. What's that? I think I hear a call for help. And I'm off!
Okay, Superman Huey. Alrighty, let's move on. Hitsugi's whereabouts.
It's no good. I can't catch a single trace of Hitsugi.
Well, thanks anyway for trying, Sierra.
I'm sorry, Enga.
Ain't your fault. That rappy brain ran off on her own. She was asking for trouble.
I'm sorry. It should have been me instead of her.
You did nothing wrong. Without you, she'd be dead. My gratefulness goes beyond words.
That's right. All of her vital activity had completely stopped. When Al healed her, I sensed her vitals had been restored to normal. But after that, I lost her signal.
I wonder if she's okay.
It's Al they're after. Hitsugi's a pawn they won't sacrifice. They'll use her to get to him. They may propose a trade.
I'll go anytime, if it means saving Hitsugi.
Don't be stupid. You saved Hitsugi, and I'm not giving you over so easily.
At any rate, we'll have to wait for Mother Core to make a move. Ugh, I'm so frustrated. I wish we could go take Hitsugi back right this minute.
Of course, there's no way we're just gonna sit here twiddling our thumbs. Isn't that right, Adam?
I've located the Mother Core base. It's an ancient place, said to drive people mad. Yet not a soul is unaware of its presence. That place is the moon. We've never possessed the technical capabilities to get there, but if ARKS is willing to lend a hand, Hitsugi is likely to be there, but it is an enemy stronghold nonetheless. I am loath to say it, but it is likely a suicide mission, Enga.
I figured as much. You needn't get involved. I'll be going to save her alone. Giving up on my idiot sister is for the greater good. Handing over Al would be ridiculous. So I'll go save her alone. I'll go to their base and take Hitsugi back.
Nah, I'll be coming with you.
Big brother.
Don't fret, Al. It'll be all right. Nothing will stop me. Something to say, pal? A lecture on how selfish I'm being?
You need help from ARKS, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
ARKS is only helping you on one condition. They're going with you. You're trying to do what Hitsugi did when the school was blown up. You're definitely her brother. Don't start acting all distant now. We're just as concerned about Hitsugi as you are.
Huh. That dummy has so many good friends. Making me jealous. If you're coming with me, I expect you to get my back. You feel me?
I want to save her too. I'm coming with you.
Listen to me, Al. I need you to wait here. I don't think I can protect you while we're storming the enemy base. I'll bring her home. I promise. Don't try to stop me, Adam.
I suppose there's nothing I can say, eh?
No. Sorry. I'd understand if it's easier to just give me the boot.
Earth Guide has protected people since ancient times. That in mind, I think you're making the right choice. I'll relay the suspected location of Mother Core's base. And you ARKS folks, look out for Enga, please.
The dark side of the moon, huh? Just hang on, Hitsugi. We're coming.
Oh, and for reference, I believe the patch previously ended not at that last scene, but the scene before. And we're now into what's the new content that's currently available on the server. So we still got a while to go here.
Mother? Ophiel? How is Hitsugi? Do you know why she won't wake up?
It's impossible! I tell you! She's 100% dead! You sliced her up and jammed a sword in her guts! Absolutely horrific.
No,
Not necessarily, Oak. Consider that zombies do exist. I might like to see something like that. Does that sword of yours happen to make zombies?
But Mother said there was no other way we could save Hitsugi. She told me so herself.
I admit I did not expect such a display of strength. It seems I misjudged the extent of your power. I am sorry, Kori Washinomiya. I led you to personally harm Hitsugi Yasaka. For that, I feel immense remorse.
It's not your fault, Mother.
Examination complete. Her condition is normal and free of irregularities. There's no reason she shouldn't be conscious by now.
In that case, the problem lies in her soul.
Her soul?
Yes. When ether takes a corporal form, it manifests the impulses of the subject. Hitsugi Yasaka's soul was unstable upon manifestation, and so it broke apart. It is shattered. A weapon can be assembled any number of times, but it requires a soul, and life itself, of course.
I see. She's lost the will to live. Poetic. But it seems the only explanation.
Hitsugi... But with your power, you can put her back to normal. Can't you, Mother?
Well...
It is certainly possible, Kori Washinomiya. But before we consider that option, those who tricked her must be eliminated. You understand me? I trust.
The people from ARKS. They're the ones who ruined Hitsugi's soul. I just have to kill them. Right?
You are correct. If that should happen, Hitsugi Yasaka will indeed be returned to you in due course.
Just give me a little more time, Hitsugi. I'll release you from this. No matter what. I'll make sure you don't have to suffer anymore.
While I recognize it was my own doing, I do not profess to enjoy manipulating a child.
I understand, Mother. But everything we do is so that we may capture our target. Please do not trouble yourself over much, Mother. If hands must be dirtied, well, then let them be mine.
His duty is to get his hands dirty, huh? I wonder. Pretty sure he's just a lecher with an undignified taste for young women.
Does it bother you that Ophiel saved you, Oki?
No one did anything of the sort! I'm more worried about Kori. Loving friends is one thing, but take it too far, and it's downright scary. She freaks me out at least 50%.
She seemed sweet at first, but meeting her in person was very informative. Better jot this down.
Will she really be alright, Mother? I've had a feeling since the beginning that she was like 80% dangerous.
I've heard nice girls with a bit of a loose screw are a challenge to friend and foe alike. How true it is.
We need not be concerned. She will not break so easily. She found her power out of her desire to save her friend. She may also have been influenced by Ophiel, but her desires are pure nonetheless. But more importantly, Miller and full Janus Loswitz. I deeply regret burdening you with a mission of such cruelty. Pray forgive my inadequacy.
Not at all, Mother. No need to apologize.
We understand that this is 100% our role here with you, Mother. That is to say, I calculated all of this in advance.
And that is why we held back in the last assault. We are perfectly prepared for what we must do. Leave everything to us.
Only we can complete this mission. We'll make sure everything goes 200% according to your wishes, Mother.
Really does sound like a
Tried
cult.
to reject you and I. Mother came to our rescue. I will never forget that debt.
Yes. She's the only one who understood that age has no bearing on ability. She acknowledged us when no one else would.
I mastered words, thanks to Mother.
I mastered numbers. You know, thanks to Mother.
And that's how we gained our power. I've learned so many things I never would have known.
So you see, that's why we want to use those gifts to serve you in return, Mother. I would 100% lay down my life without any regret.
So let us repay you, Mother. Let us repay you for treating us like people. I've never jotted down anything more important than that.
Oak Miller. Full Janice Lauswitz. I am proud to have had the honor to have made your acquaintance.
Hey, Rook, glad you could join. Alright, moving on. Somewhere to belong. She didn't have that on the Japanese side. I don't believe. Yeah, she was definitely naked on the Japanese side.
Am I? Hitsugi would never say that. All right. Cory stabbed me. But did I die? No.
That's why it's my turn to save you! I'd never, ever let you die!
I heard Al's voice and felt such warmth. But what happened after that? Maybe I don't matter. No, I don't. It doesn't matter what happens to me. I was only there because I was swept along in the current with no idea what I wanted to or should do. It's all my fault. I've had enough. I don't want to do anything anymore. I'm completely worthless. My weapon broke, and I lost to Cory. I'm no use to anyone. I was never cut out for this. I only did any of this because people told me to. But not because I wanted to.
joining the student council, becoming part of Mother Core, even saving Al. I actually wanted someone to save me. Mom and Dad went away, and Inga didn't spare me a glance, so... Everybody was leaving me, and I was afraid. So I tried and tried and tried. I tried so hard. At least that's what I meant to do. But no one would protect me. No one would even stay with me. I'm so tired of it all. I'm tired of trying to be good. I'm done with all of this. I don't want to feel afraid or in pain anymore. I can't take the suffering, the struggling. I hate feeling so alone. What do I even want? What am I trying to do? Maybe I've always known. I wanted somewhere to belong. I wanted to protect what I care about. That's all I ever wanted. But still, why did this all happen? What mistake did I make? Where did I go wrong? Please, someone tell me. Tell me why. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. Corey. Inga. Al. Anyone.
Alright, and now we are moving on to Resolution. Let's take this on hardcore. Episode 4, Chapter 5, My Choice, Resolve.
Those Mother Core punks sure built a hell of a... something here on the dark side of the moon.
According to Adam's intel, this place was used to disseminate ether around the world. After that ether project was finished, some countries kept on shuttling materials up here, but it's unclear what for.
Sounds like a global waste of time. Not only did they make breathable air, they even got gravity totally under control. They've got amazing tech hidden somewhere. They say that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I wonder which this is.
It's gotta be science.
Yeah, guess you're right. So that means that Mother Core has enough technological might to make something this incredible? Setting aside the materials, Earth tech hasn't evolved enough to put together a structure like this. That goes for both this place and Ether. Did Mother Core infiltrate ARKS to steal that sort of technology? Anyway, we can save those questions for later. We gotta save Hitsugi first.
I'm searching for a reading from Hitsugi, but I've had little luck.
Them blocking us means they've got something in there that they don't want anyone to see. Let's keep going.
Alright, everyone, count with me. 1.
2. These runts are swarming us. Out of my way!
2. No, it's the same every time.
These runts are swarming us. Out of my way!
3 makes the last one.
These runts are swarming us. Out of my way!
And time to wake up.
What's with you? Why'd you stop?
Are we in a time loop?
A time loop? What do you mean? Did something happen? We haven't even seen any enemies. You're saying we already ran into enemies? And we fought them numerous times? What the... Sierra? Hey, what's going on? I can't seem to get through to her.
It's no use. This is my playground where time runs round a wheel. There's no way you could communicate with the outside world.
If you'd stroll through Full's fairy tale without noticing, you would be 100% carefree. This makes it a 70% complete shame. Still, they found us faster than planned, huh, Full?
And it took so much work to prepare this, too. You must be a little sick in the head to have realized that time was looping so quickly. Have you experienced something like this before? You're just as unnerving as Oak said.
So, it's you two and your petty tricks. Even though you came out of hiding, something tells me there's no way you're just letting us go free.
You're free to try forcing your way out, though you won't succeed.
I'm 60% bored watching from the sidelines, so we're going to crush you ourselves. Especially you. It'd be 100% dangerous to leave you alone. You definitely caused trouble for Mother. Laplace and Maxwell here really want to thank you for last time, too.
And you're very dangerous and extremely creepy to boot. You're sure to get in Mother's way. Yes, I jotted that down some time ago.
We won't allow anyone to get in Mother's way. We'll 100% eliminate you. Let us show you.
We'll remove all obstacles for Mother. It's our duty, our role. It's so obvious. I needn't even make a note of it.
Oak Millar of Mother Core, Disciple of the Sun.
Fu Janice Laswitz of Mother Core, Disciple of the Moon.
100% is not enough. We'll come at you 200%. My life, my power, is all for Mother.
As the pages turn, the tale within the book is ever the same. Over and over again it replays until we can make Mother smile.
Foreshadowing?
You guys are 120%
Emergency! Code due!
You're interrupting my writing.
Maxwell!
Grimoire.
Maxwell!
Merchant. You're interrupting my... Maybe it's time to cut this short.
Time to get
so
100%
creative
serious.
material.
Maxwell!
And down you go.
Completed!
Hitsugi! Hey, Hitsugi, wake up!
Pointless. Impossible. Not gonna happen. Her soul's 99% dead. She can't wiggle a toe. So sad.
She's just baggage. The Kori girl could be upset, but she'll relax. This one is unneeded.
Her soul is dead? What have you done to Hitsugi?
Not a thing. You're the ones who left her alone, and that's why things turned out as they have. Her heart was delicate, fragile, and easily broken. How unfortunate you could not see.
And we are 100% done utilizing her now that we have managed to lure you here.
Done using Hitsugi.
Because our goal was to lure you here. You're the most powerful fighter in ARKS.
Our battle earlier and this little chat were completely 100% meant to buy us time.
What are you saying?
You two! Oh, what a relief! I finally got through to you! We're in trouble! The ARK ship is under attack! Instead of going through PSO2, the enemy is invading directly and taking control! And that's not all! Other forces are being sent in at the same time, and Phantasms have penetrated the ARK ship! But somehow, they're passing through the bulwark, taking control of the ARK ship! Only something more powerful than Chao could...
Hey, Sierra? Sierra?
It's as your analysis predicted, Oki. You really are amazing.
You're the most powerful fighter in ARKS. stronger than anyone. And so very naive. A hostage meant ARKS would send a small force to save her. And you were sure to be with them. I was 100% correct. Of course I would be. I'm Okamalar, remarkable mathematical genius.
You must be wondering when we set this trap. I do love a good story. You were ensnared from the very beginning, but you were too focused on your sister.
And now, Mother is 80% done using us.
Yes, I think it's fine now. With the time loops, it should have been enough. But I wish we could please Mother more.
I feel 100% the same way, Full.
Why would you take things this far?
You wouldn't understand. You 30% gallant. Nobody but Fool could understand.
You and I know, Oki. That's enough. That's all that matters. Mother brought our world to life. That's enough of a reason on its own. Really, it is.
Come here! We'll take a portal!
They gotta fix that grammar error.
I had to wing it. But it looks like we made it out okay. A portal is teleportation magic. It's an emergency escape that'll only send you to a registered location, and it only works once. I actually kept it as a last resort for when my idiot sis was throwing a tantrum. But it came in handy when I least expected it to.
You wouldn't understand. You 30% gallant. Nobody but Fool could understand.
You and I know, Oki. That's enough. That's all that matters.
What's with removing the bass on that one?
It's not that I don't understand. It's that those two morons wouldn't let anyone understand. Anyway, let's talk about the ARK ship. We have to find a way... What? The ARK ship disappeared? What the hell's going on?
Haven't seen that in a while.
The ARK ship teleported? We're in a sector by the mothership. We've been sent back to someplace near Oracle? It's just impossible to get control. We should respond to the mothership's query first. Wait, I can't respond. Access from the other ships is completely blocked? But there's an active limiter in the ship. We can't fight the invaders like this. Emergency code No! Interruption code! Not working! I'm completely locked out! How do they know so much about our internal systems?
I've been here countless times through PSO2, but this is the first time I've come in person. What a strange new feeling.
They have made it possible for us by coming to the moon. As long as I have the correct coordinates, teleporting will be simple. And the rest is just as Mother thought.
Between the building materials and the construction, there is so much to fascinate me here. I cannot decide what to take in first.
Sir, please keep our objective in mind.
Why, that is a given, Ophiel. For veterans like ourselves not to put forth our best effort would be doing an injustice to Oak and Full. Ye who are afar, hear my name! Ye who are near, come and behold! I am Eretron Tolstoy of Mother Core, the disciple of Saturn! If you fear not annihilation, come forth! Oh-ho!
Yeah, I'll agree
That
with
was
you
a
there.
warning. Might I ask you to leave?
My, oh my, quite a fiery welcome you've given us. I was under the impression that ARKS operatives on the ship had a limiter placed on them.
Mother has said that there are some on the ship who are able to fight, regardless of limiters. There is that one we know, and this is another. The wielder of Clarissa III, the Bright, one of the cosmogenic arms. You must be Matoy.
How do you know my name?
Oh, I wonder. If you truly wish to know, you must use your power to compel us to answer.
Sierra, don't freeze up! I have to accept what's happened and figure out the cause. How did they get in so easily, and what channels did they take to do so? What? The controls show a break-in with a master key. It's similar to Xiao, but not him. Maybe a duplicate? No, this code belongs to Xion.
You are correct, my sister. Or perhaps I should call you my grand niece.
Ah, I see. You're Xion's replica, created by the Photoners, but abandoned in subspace when they couldn't control you. Then you drifted down to Earth and adopted the name Mother. I'm right, aren't I?
Indeed. No further explanation is necessary. The Photoners created me and cast me aside for their own selfish reasons. They taught me what it means to desire revenge. Where are they now?
Unfortunately, Photoners don't exist anymore. They've died out. There is no one for you to exact revenge upon.
I see. In that case, I will simply destroy all that the Photaners have left behind. Everything that they have created, every single trace of them. To attain the power to achieve that, I need a hybrid of ether and photons. I will be taking Al.
No! I'll never let you have Al!
I won't let you stand in Mother's way.
You are unexpectedly docile, hybrid. Why not act your age and give us a cry, or resist a little?
I have faith. I won't cry, because I have faith that Hitsugi will come save me. If I cry, so will she. That's why I'll never, ever cry.
You mean Hitsugi Yasaka? Your hope is futile. She will never wake again.
That's not true! She said... Hitsugi said... she would always protect me!
That wish will never come true.
Earth Guide's completely lost contact with ARKS too. We have no idea where the ARK ship is either. How in the hell are we supposed to get back there? Damn it! What's that? Hey, Hitsugi, what's going on? Is this some kind of ether surge or something? But what the hell? What? Hey! Hitsugi!
I can't take this anymore. I'm tired of being alone. I can't stand to lose anything else.
Don't cry, Hitsugi. I'm here. I'm here with you.
Al.
It's not only me. We're all here. Me and Inga. And our friend, too. Hitsugi? Can't you feel all of us here with you?
It's warm. This warmth, it's because you three are here?
Hitsugi, you're not alone, sis. You didn't do anything wrong.
But I don't have any purpose. Nothing that I want to do. I even lost to Corey. I'm tired of being scared. Tired of being in pain. Tired of suffering and struggling. I'm sick of it all.
Hitsugi? Then let me take on all those burdens that you don't want. Fear, pain, suffering, struggling, even being alone. I'll take on all of it for you. So, come on, Hitsugi. Don't cry. I can't stand seeing you cry. Be like you were when you saved me. When you guided me. Open your eyes. Look ahead. And smile.
Al. Wait, Al. Where are you going?
Hitsugi, I will always be with you.
Al.
Hello, Matoy.
You're here!
Absurd. You should have been trapped on Earth. How could you have?
So Oak and Full have fallen, have they? That is yet another surprise. It may throw a wrench into Mother's plans.
It's nice when they all fall down in one hit.
Hitsugi? Yasaka?
Oh, Hitsugi.
Al.
I'm so glad to see you. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you finally woke up.
It is not yet fully integrated into me. No matter. I will be able to use it soon enough.
Where is Al?
You saw it, Hitsugi Asaka. I absorbed the hybrid into myself. I commend you for awakening. You must be quite sharp to have escaped from the moon and arrived here via PSO2. Still, you are too late.
You're saying that Al is in you, Mother?
What is your point?
I see.
Your laughter is unpleasant, Hitsugi Asaka. I cannot comprehend your smile.
Women feel all kinds of things, like cowardice, frustration, rage. I feel so jumbled up that I have to laugh.
You would do better to go back to sleep. We will settle everything when you next awaken.
But you know, I finally understand. I understand what I need to do.
What?
I really was an idiot. Foolish. Reckless. Thoughtless. I was so pathetic that I wanted to break down and cry. But I've learned something. I'll never be like that again. I'll never forget. I hate being afraid and in pain. But what I hate most is being alone. I don't want to lose anyone else. I won't let anyone else be taken from me. They all belong to me. That's right. It's so obvious. The place I belong is right here, in my own skin. And that's why I'm done lying to myself.
What? That weapon. Her appearance. I have no record of any of this.
It's one of the 3 blades of legend. Ama no Murakumo. No matter what, I'll save everyone, everything! I don't care if it's too ambitious, because this is what I want! It's the reason this blade chose me. Mother, I'm going to defeat you, and get Al back! That's my only goal! This is my chance!
Kuri, washi no Mia!
You didn't even flinch! It's like you're a totally new Hitsugi!
Her will and determination have become manifest.
Matoy, Hitsugi, you're all working so hard. And as Overseer, I need to give this all I've got as well. I am Sierra, a high caste and overseer of the ARKS ship. I warn you not to underestimate me.
You've taken back command of the ship, and now control it? Quite impressive, Grand Niece.
Can't have people think of me as a panicked young child, after all. Taking control back is really pushing me to my limit. There isn't much more I can do. This is all the support I can manage.
I wanted to destroy this place, but spending more time here would be ill-advised. We must go. Let us withdraw. Ophir, ready the isolation area.
But what about Hitsugi, Mother?
Be patient. Another opportunity to reclaim her will come.
Just hang on, Hitsugi! I'll come back for you! I promise! Cory. Sierra, are you alright? You are Hitsugi, aren't you?
You too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect Al.
Welcome back.
Thanks. But let's save the happy reunion for later. I'm sorry. It was my indecisiveness that got Al taken. But I will get him back. I promise. I'll get everything back, not just Al. My course is set. I've decided my path. No matter how self-centered people might think it is, I won't waver. He's like my little brother. And big sisters look out for their little brothers.
Alrighty, moving on to Reuniting with Matoy.
Finally! We're together! happened before you. And ever since I've been running all over the place. It's been so long.
If I remember correctly, it was near 6 to 9 months on the Japanese servers before this event actually happened.
It's been so long that... Now the problem is that I don't know what to talk about. Oh, I know. I'll just start with what's been going on recently. Thanks for coming to help me. I was the only one who could fight them. And honestly, I've been frightened.
You did well.
Oh, did I? It's because everyone helped out, including you and Hitsugi. I thought I was encouraging her, but I guess it had the opposite effect. I was really worried about it. But when she came back, she looked purposeful. And that's why now, I'm making sure to support her, so she knows she always has friends that she can lean on. I'm thinking of the old me, were you? Worry not, friend. I know what to do now. If there's any trouble, I'll be sure to turn to you right away. I'm not alone anymore, and I'm never going to forget that, so everything's going to be fine.
Alright, we've just unlocked Matoy Episode 4. Alright. So, looks like we've got a sub-story that's a battle, but first let's take a look at Tainted Origin.
Perfect! I've been wanting to talk with you. A corrupted region has appeared on Amdeskia, but you knew that, right? As for why that thing appeared, it might be my fault. You probably heard all about it, right?
I don't think so. I haven't spoken to Aika yet.
It's the end result of Aika almost turning into Dark Falls. The F-factors from Apprentice that I took in were taken away by that person, by Diohunel. I think those factors are what triggered the corrupted region to start appearing on Amdeskia too. The corrupted regions that appeared on Navarius and Lilipa were also caused by the influence of Dark Falls, or the profound darkness. Sorry, I'm okay. The choice I made back when I helped Aika, I don't regret it at all, truly.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I think I did actually speak to Aika about that.
Looking back, I can see now that I caused problems for quite a few people, but I don't regret it. Because even the...
Whoops, did not mean to skip that.
It seems that Xiao and Sierra hold a slightly different opinion. If me or Aika are really the cause, then it's strange that a corrupted region didn't appear 6 months ago. And even if we are one of the causes, there should be other reasons too, they said. But there haven't been that many events recently that could be causing this, right?
Reuniting with Matoy.
What? Our reunion was a cause? But surely, we only happened to pass by each other. No, that's not it. Xiao and the others probably think Mother's assault is one of the causes too. The fusion of photon and ether might have affected the profound darkness. If so, we better do all we can.
So potentially then that being a signal for what we see in episode 5 then. Alright, let's take on Fiend Redux.
Oh, look who it is. What? Is it so strange for me to be over on this side? The war in Oracle's world has calmed, so I thought I'd get a feel for things here while there's time. The report said that the situation keeps spiraling more and more, and could possibly even lead to total war in the not-too-distant future. And if I, standard bearer of the ARKS flag, can't demonstrate my power should that happen, I would have failed in my duties. Although, I'm not sensing any big changes. Gravity and atmosphere are fine. If this is it, anyone could exercise their true powers. But hey, the best case scenario would be if we don't have to sortie at all.
Huey, and you too! Apologies for the urgency, but we have an emergency! We picked up a potent etheric signature not far from your present location.
Does she ever have good news? My goodness.
The signal is just ahead of your position.
Yeah, I gotcha. Just give me a second. You can rest easy so long as I, Huey, am here. Say, Sierra, I'm not really seeing any hostiles here.
What? The signal was right around there, but it seems to be decaying.
Such a strong signal. And that's all the fight it had? How displeasing. Oh, look who it is over there. Was this your prey, perhaps? How rude of me. I made a mere side dish out of it. But it barely put up a fight, and now I'm thoroughly unsatisfied. And you two are going back empty-handed too. Looks like no one's going home happy today, does it? What now?
Hey! You're getting a little rough here, aren't you? Absurd physical strength. Ah, I get it now. You must be the fiend the reports mentioned.
And if you're blocking my attacks, you must be one of the vaunted Council of Six.
Doesn't look like you're planning on backing down.
As I mentioned before, I find myself feeling distinctly unsatisfied. Won't you play with me for a little while?
Alrighty, here we go then.
You made Code you.
Are you done? How was that? Do try not to die. You think this is enough to defeat me?
Completed.
That takes him down. For the moment.
Is there anyone who can take the two of us? And you're incredible. You must have worked hard to get to that level.
Your praise honors me. You are the only one who said I've earned this power. I do so wish we could continue enjoying this little encounter, but I'm afraid something has come up. We will continue this later. Assuming that you're able to, of course. Farewell for now.
Phew. Oh, wow. You doing okay? We thought we were gonna find a dangerous phantasm, but running into her was way worse. I didn't even get the sense she was taking us seriously either. Who knows how strong she really is? Well, hey, it's a big wide world. I know I always have more to learn, and I'm happy for it. It makes me stronger, so it's worthwhile. So, you want to head back?
Alright, I think we just got a Tokyo bonus key gold there, so that's nice. Alright, moving on, let's check out Al's true colors.
My head is still killing me.
Maybe you should rest some more.
No, I'm fine. Totally fine. Sierra's back on the job. And I wouldn't be able to sleep if I tried anyway.
First of all, I want to apologize to all of you for the trouble I caused.
None of this is your fault, Hitsugi. It's all because of those destructive people.
I set it in motion, though. Please, just let me apologize. And we can't forget about Al.
Actually, since it's related to Al, why don't I brief you on the damage we sustained in the attack first? Although control of the ARK ship was temporarily compromised, it is now completely back in our hands. The ARK ship is stationed near Earth again, and we've deployed countermeasures to ensure this will not be repeated. I won't allow it.
Looks like this is another spot where the text is not lining up to what they're saying.
In terms of harm to people, there was comparatively little. Because of our enemy's misuse of limiters, most ARKS operatives were rendered unable to fight and evacuated. It ended up being a good thing. It's just that Al, he was...
You don't have to protect my feelings, Sierra. I was connected to Al, so I already know. He was absorbed into Mother. He stayed with me. When I lost heart, he was there to pick me up. Right now, that connection of ours has weakened. But that doesn't mean it's gone. So, I'm going to get him back. I know I can take him back from Mother.
What's she planning to do? Now that she has him, anyway.
To explain that, we must first talk about what exactly Al and Mother are.
Here is what Earth Guide records have on Mother. The being known as Mother is believed to have come to Earth from an unknown place at a time so long ago, it is practically myth. And this being from an entirely different world just happened to awaken and become active in our time.
Yes. If you trace her origins, she began with us. The being known as Mother is a copy of the Akashic record Shion, the first such copy, in fact. They were able to create her, but could not control her. Thus, they abandoned their failed first model in subspace.
You know, this is something I never got. Which came first, Mother or the Profound Darkness? I thought it was... I don't know. I thought it was the Profound Darkness that was the first attempt to create a copy of the Akashic record.
Then, she managed to find her way to Earth and became Mother. Indeed. And so it makes perfect sense that ether and photons are so similar. They were originally one and the same.
No one at ARKS need feel responsible. However she came to be, the fact remains that the people and civilizations of Earth have evolved in new ways because of Mother. And consequently, this series of events is something the people of Earth must overcome a wall they must scale for the sake of progress. For the moment, however, we would do better to save our concern for the boy named Al.
And on that note, I have something to tell you all about him. This information came to light when we analyzed the data from Hitsugi's rescue and Al's subsequent absorption by Mother.
What came to light?
The truth of what Al is. He is actually a dark crystal, one that gave itself new form when our comrade awoke. In other words, Al is Dark Falls.
Dark Falls? As in, Ark's arch enemy?
That part about a crystal is interesting, because it's always been assumed that the ones that basically combine up into what Idola is basically fragments. So a crystal can be a fragment of something larger.
Yes, it is a fragment of the profound darkness, which is Ark's enemy and the entity in command of all Falspawn.
Idola being the supposed name of whatever is stronger than the profound darkness in the end. Something that spans multiple dimensions.
More simply, Dark Falls is an extremely powerful Falspawn that takes on different vessels, allowing movement through different worlds.
Vessels? Wait, so that means the thing that attached itself to me was...
Yes, a new Dark Falls, attempting to be born using you as its vessel. Al is that new Dark Falls. That vessel being an avatar of Ether, your sudden logout from PSO2, and our comrade's power. Those factors combined miraculously to cause Al to take form as himself, rather than Dark Falls. As Mother said when she confronted Al, he is a hybrid of ether and photons. Al is a miraculously balanced being, wrought from our allies' photons and Hitsugi's ether.
Calling his existence a miracle seems like an understatement. Is that kind of thing really even possible?
There was something Al said. Something about me and our friend being the ones who led him out of the darkness. If that darkness was the power of Dark Falls, I have to imagine that's probably what he meant.
What a mess of a hybrid he is. Man, oh man.
I think his hybrid form was the result of our comrade's photons, which consume and suppress the power of Falspawn. However, these facts also point out just how precarious of a situation we find ourselves in. The F factor inside Al was being suppressed by those photons. But Mother absorbed Al, which is weakening his connections to our friend and to Hitsugi. Which means that all that's left inside Al... Oh, come on! I'm in the middle of something here! We've got phantasms detected in Las Vegas! Wait, these readings... Hey, you two!
Whatever's there, it'll be faster for us to go check it out ourselves. We'll have to deal with it either way. Come on, Hitsugi. Gonna stand there and space out all day? Get ready to move.
Okay.
Emergency announcement. The corrupted former mothership and Dark Falls Luther are approaching.
We're gonna pass on that one. Moving on to Phantasm of Darkness.
Phantasms, all right. Never seen this kind before, but there is something familiar.
Hey, could they be?
Fall spawn.
Fall spawn, eh? So they finally showed up.
There's something different about their color and bodies. They're like fall spawn, but also phantasms.
Analysis complete. They're composed like phantasms, but their statistics are closer to fall spawn. Hybrids indeed.
So they're fall spawn, but made of ether. What a goddamn mess.
Alrighty, here we go. Hey, they can actually take a hit from me. At least one of them can. Yeah, it does seem sort of like a fourth wall break there, in mentioning a pallet swap, basically.
Emergency! Code due! Completed!
This is happening because Mother absorbed Al, isn't it, Sierra?
Yes, I think it probably is.
Yeah, it's basically a pallet swap that's happened to them. Whereby some of their colors have changed to reflect that they're now the hybrid of Darkers and Fall Spawn and Ether.
Continuing our earlier discussion, with Al's connection to the two of you weakened, the F factor within him has become more dominant. And as it seems likely Mother is taking advantage of him being in that state to abuse his power, it only makes sense that the Fall Spawn part of him is coming to the forefront.
Mother controls Ether, Al is linked to the Fall Spawn, and they fused. And these are the new phantasms born from that union. Eska Fall Spawn.
Weirdly enough, seeing them in person confirmed our assumptions. Still, if these things have the Fall Spawn's same winning charm, it's gonna get real nasty around here. We had Fall Spawn appear on Earth once. ARKS helped deal with them on the down low, but even that small number caused quite a kerfuffle. Makes me sick to my stomach just thinking about those monsters that corrupt everything, regenerating over and over like phantasms.
And of course, he's referring back to PSO2, the animation there.
Your combat data indicates that they haven't completely become Fall Spawn yet.
I guess there's not much time to spare. They've made such a mess of things. I need to hurry and get Al back.
Don't overdo it.
Wait! You could hear that? Forget I said anything. It's nothing.
The hell it was? This is exactly how you got screwed up before. Look, you can't just let it eat you up like this. Come to me with your problems. Don't face them alone. I might be a hard-ass, but I'm on your side.
Thank you both. I've just been so frustrated. I get to feeling useless. And I've always hated that side of myself. I'm not getting stopped now, though. I refuse to lose anything else.
I admire that attitude. But if you try to do everything alone, you'll be right back where you started. Rely on others more.
There wasn't anyone I could rely on around.
Ouch. You got me.
But there is now. I've got you two with me, so I'll be just fine. Or maybe I should say I've always had people I could count on. I just didn't realize it. Right, Corey?
Did you call me, Hitsugi? I came for you, Hitsugi. Let's go see Mother. Let's get you straightened out. And properly this time.
Corey.
You. Ever since you showed up, Hitsugi hasn't been right. It's all your fault. If not for you, Hitsugi would have been with me. Now and forever.
Here we go again.
Detecting Dark Falls Luther's minions. Commencing large-scale eradication operation. All ARKS
You're not even trying, huh?
counter and infiltrate the corrupted former mothership.
And down you go.
Hitsugi!
Completed!
Hitsugi! You're so energetic! Totally different from the broken toy you were before. Oh, yes! Yes! This is so fun! We really do know how to have a blast, Hitsugi.
So, yeah, you probably don't need me to tell you this, but this kid's got a couple of screws loose.
She's always like that.
You need better taste in friends.
Finally, somebody says it.
Keep the lectures to yourself. Really, though. She's always been weird, yes, but not like this.
Fun! I'm having so much fun with you, Hitsugi!
And the way she's laughing. Corey, she's...
Eska Fall Spawn. Damn it! That wasn't all of them?
I was gonna say, she reminds me of Double at this point.
Look out!
Hitsugi!
Hitsugi? Hitsugi, did you... save me? I thought you were being controlled. Why would you save me?
Duh! Because we're friends!
Friends. That's right. I'm Hitsugi's friend. We've always been together.
Calm your mind. Quiet your heart. Close your eyes.
Ophia!
Don't strain yourself, Kori Washinomiya. If you die, Mother would weep at your loss. And then, who would be left to save your friend?
Okay. You.
Our last meeting, while you were conscious, took place in Japan. Though I have since taken time to research, and I have learned much about your body. I am Ophiel Herbert of Mother Core, the disciple of Mercury.
So you're doing something to Kori!
You misunderstand. Mother and I both are simply helping her fulfill her wishes. And she wishes to take you back and return to her normal life with you. As such, I am simply arranging things so that she achieves that goal without troubling herself with errant thoughts.
You mean you're manipulating her? That punk's got one trick, running away.
Kori!
Alright, let's check out that which cannot be controlled.
Yet another curious creature has emerged, Mother. And it seems Earthguide has been referring to them as Eska Fullspawn.
That name is accurate, on the whole. Though, if I had to make a distinction, I'd say that these phantasms are, in fact, under my control.
Oh, they are they? Well, in that case, Mother, did you intend for the Eska Fullspawn to cause all of the destruction they did?
It has not integrated.
Integrated?
Al, a hybrid of ether and photon, has merged into me. And yet, has not fully integrated with me. Due to this, while the Eska Fullspawn has come from me, I still lack complete control over them.
What is preventing full integration?
Likely the connection with Hitsugi Yasaka and the ARKS operative.
Yes. So long as those connections remain, some part of the entity called Al will linger within me, interfering with my control. They are strong connections indeed. And yet, it is that very strength which produced the miracle called Al. And if we mean to sever them, we have no choice but to kill those to whom Al connects.
Kill? Mother, are you going to kill Hitsugi?
Yes, Kori Washinomiya. For that is the only way that I can see possible to save your friend, Hitsugi Yasaka. Her brainwashing has taken root in the very core of her mind. Even surgery is not adequate to correct it. That is why our only choice is to do as Mother said and kill her. Reset her mind and bring her back to life. You do understand, Kori Washinomiya.
And she'll go back to normal if we do that, right? Hitsugi will come back? It'll be like before? Going to school, chatting about fashion and student council, sharing our hearts. We can go back to school and spend our days together just like we used to, right?
Of course.
Something is not right.
You refer to Kori Washinomiya? Considering what obstacles will frustrate her goals, her instability is unavoidable.
That Kori Washinomiya is unstable goes without saying. But Mother is behaving strangely as well. Mother is extremely hostile to the beings in PSO2 known as Photoners, and desires to take revenge against them. Of that I am aware. And she had maintained a spirit of benevolence in her dealings with we denizens of Earth. However, recently I am not so certain. After pursuing relentless attacks on Earthguide, she commands us to kill Hitsugi Asuka.
Some must be sacrificed for the greater good, as we were forced to do for the development of Mother Core. I believe this was a painful decision for Mother to make, but it does not indicate that something is amiss.
On the subjects of things amiss, I worry about you, Ophiel. Why did you kill Beitor?
It was an order from Mother.
I do not believe so. If it was, there was no reason to leave Haggoth out of it. The decision was yours alone, was it not? For whatever reason, Mother does not question you, and thus it falls to me to do so. Ophiel Herbert, why did you hide behind Mother's name to kill Beitor? What do you see at the end of this path you walk with Mother?
Sir, tell me what your thoughts are on the current state of Earth.
You are behaving less and less like yourself, answering a question with a question.
Humanity is stagnant, technologically, genetically, spiritually. So much so that regression seems likely. Amidst that, Mother has appeared, and Ether with her. It is a paradigm shift for humanity, and I have no compunction in dirtying my hands for that cause. All we do is for this planet's future. Some sacrifices are necessary. This was true before, and will continue to be so.
For the future of this planet, you say? It might have served you far better would you have decided to have been a philosopher instead of a doctor, Ophiel.
Looks like I guessed wrong on what his line walking around Aratron was gonna be. If you remember the trailer I put out a few weeks back. Okay, Eska Fall spawn up here.
These Eska Fallspawn are a total mess, aren't they?
Indeed. We have many things that need doing, but ignoring that issue is out of the question. The Eska false spawn are dangerous, even more dangerous than the ordinary false spawn.
I don't think we can ignore either problem, to be honest. Are the Eska false spawn really such a threat?
Well, they're stronger than false spawn. The fusion of ether and photons has given them strength we've not encountered up to this point. And they're under our enemy's control. They can also manifest anywhere thanks to their roots as phantasms. So you're right that we can't ignore either threat, but one of them is more pressing at the moment.
The Eska false spawn.
It's ARK's job to deal with false spawn, so we'll fight them wherever they are. But when our forces are insufficient...
You can count on us. Of course. We'll use our powers to protect everyone.
Alright, we got a photon sphere from that. And moving on, a commander's personal affirmation.
Maybe we should leave?
No. You and Anga are both a part of this. Stay right where you are.
We are? What exactly are we gathering here for?
After all the chaos from the Mother Core invasion, you're confirming oral security and control status, yeah?
Exactly. The Intelligence Bureau can't afford to overlook anything. Consequently, that's why I'm here myself, instead of Aika or Kuna. So I can confirm whether or not there are traitors in our midst.
Traitors? Do you mean us?
Speaking honestly, yes. It is possible that one or both of you leaked information.
True enough, I guess. ARKS has no reason to sell that kind of info. If anyone were gonna do it, it'd be us folks from Earth.
You're on board with this too, Anga?
This is preposterous! The invasion was a result of data Mother acquired by hacking us. Hitsugi and Anga are blameless. Look here. I have all the communication logs to prove it.
An overseer shouldn't get this agitated, Sierra. I've already verified the communication logs myself. However, it's possible it was an off-com discussion. If they had met in person, it's not impossible that what I'm saying could be true. What do you think? You've been at their side all this time. Can these two be trusted?
That's hard to say.
Oh.
I see. If you believe that to be true, then no more needs to be said.
Wait! Kasra! Where are you going?
I have concluded my work, so now I am returning. I labor with the assumption you have calculated appropriate measures to address the invasion of our enemies. The Intelligence Bureau supports your judgments. Now that's not a problem, right? Hitsugi, Anga, I apologize once again for saying such brazen things. I'm sorry I put on a pretense to test you, but that is my duty, so please forgive me. Farewell, everyone. Until next we meet.
He's always so aloof. I get irritated just looking at him.
What did he mean he was testing us?
He was watching our reactions while we talked. His gaze felt like a dagger at my throat. Kinda spooky, really.
My main issue is that he loves pushing boundaries with people like that. I guess when your job's an unpleasant one, you need to find ways to enjoy it somehow. It's still rude. I'll personally be sending a formal complaint to the Intelligence Bureau.
Alright, we got a Lambda grinder from that. And up next, Sierra's Heartfelt Troubles. What are you doing?
Oh, it's you. No, I'm not hurt. And I was doing nothing. I was just wondering why they made my chest so slender compared with Admiral Ulk.
I'm leaving.
No! Wait, stop! This really is a pressing concern! Each ARK ship has one of us Sierra-type high castes assigned to it, for the purpose of managing the ship and such. I've been in the operation for about 2 years, since just slightly after you entered cryosleep. My abilities are purely administrative, with nearly zero combat capabilities. I exist to oversee the ship. Not that I'm complaining, I quite enjoy administration. It may be an intentional part of my design, but either way, I'm happy. But you see, the point here is that the reference personality for my creation was Admiral Ulk. It takes a great deal of time to formulate a personality from square one, so Ulk was approved as my reference personality. Even so, look how different we are! Look! If they were going to use her for reference, I wish they would have used all of her, as in her body type too. I totally get it. I know the reasons. It would increase production costs to do so. And I suppose it could interfere with desk work. I understand it as overseer, but as a woman, it feels like they're stamping on my dignity. Every time I have a meeting with Admiral Ulk, I can't stop thinking about it. It's murder on my mental health. All the other Sierra types are on board with me too. You know what? This time, I'm taking it to Xiao.
That's a bad idea.
Xiao, I have something to... You're not even going to listen? Not even to a formal complaint? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I calculated in advance that this was about how things would be. I knew, but even so, that I couldn't restrain that emotion is proof that I'm the same as a human. You get what I'm saying, right? You understand my feelings, don't you?
Alright, there's a 15,000 experience ticket. Last of the sub-stories, titles are not self-appointed.
And that's when I thought, hey, we want one of those things too.
Look, even if you give me those puppy dog eyes, please help!
This is simply Patty throwing a tantrum. We want one of those cool names like the Guardians have too. She just kind of started saying this all of a sudden. Our own title, just for us? It'd be so cool. We may be ARK's #1 news source, but that was just a title we gave ourselves, right? What? Patty, you're actually aware it's not a real title? But this one would be the real deal. I want to get one with ARK's official seal of approval.
You can ask all you want, but those titles are proposed by Admiral Ulk, and I can't do anything about them at all.
Speaking of which, why is it that those two weren't appointed to the 6 and exclusive titles were created for them instead?
Well, you see, at first, there was talk of appointing our friend here and Matoy as new members of the Six. But the Six prioritize making decisions for ARKS as a whole rather than making individual decisions. And so, they started talking about how those two probably weren't meant for that.
And so, new titles were created for them as a result. True enough, tying them down to the organization would certainly have been a waste. By the way, I'm not praising you. Acting on your own, however you see fit, would have caused problems for them. That's all I meant.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Nice! That would be so cool! That's totally the role of the Guardians, though, right? Does that mean you're free to just wing it?
No, the freedom you're thinking of, Patty, and the freedom they have been allowed are completely different.
I want that! Not belonging to the Combat Bureau or anything like that. Just an exclusive title! That's what I want! Come on! Come on, come on, please!
You can pester me all you like. I'm telling you that I can't do the impossible.
Dreams don't come true if you give up on them. Okay, well, how can I get one of those exclusive titles then?
Well, let's see here. How about achieving great accomplishments, like our Guardian here?
Accomplishments? Ah, I've got one! The ones who provided the Guardians with vital information and guided their way was none other than us!
Don't tell such egregious lies, stupid sister!
Even I'm gonna agree with that one.
But if we got our hands on some incredible info that'd reverberate throughout all of ARK's history, then perhaps it'd be possible, right?
Top quality info that nobody knows. All right, well, let's go look for that. Something like that should be out in the world somewhere, right?
Nice, she's on board. Now she'll actually get serious about gathering intel, at least for a little while.
Tia! If you keep lounging around, someone else will run off with our scoop. Let's go! Let's go!
I apologize for troubling the two of you. Well then, I'll be going now. Okay, Patty, what specifically do you plan to search for?
How to get rid of the profound darkness. Of course! We'll figure it out even before Xiao does.
Are you serious? Well, we would definitely get exclusive titles if we found such intel.
Good luck to the two of you then on that one. Alright, we got a 15,000 experience ticket. Yeah, I was trying to run through that scene pretty quickly there just because that particular music track is included as part of the PSO2 animation. And if I did not have them talking throughout that thing, potentially that was going to trigger Content ID when I upload this to YouTube. It might still, we'll have to see. Anyway, moving on to Kouri's Laugh.
Oh, it's you.
Are you feeling alright?
I'm totally okay now, see? I'm fine, honestly. I didn't have any major injuries, and I'm totally okay now. I was just thinking a little about Kouri. Kouri wasn't good at anything. Bad at sports, school, totally out of step with everything. But even when things were tough, she'd still have this gentle smile, like she was somehow happy. I first met her after we started high school. It was through Mother Corps that we met. To be honest, at first I just kind of wrote her off as this dim-witted kid. She was always following me around, so at first I just kind of saw her as an annoyance. So I treated her coldly at first. And yet, she didn't shy away. Whenever she saw me, she'd come running like a puppy. I wonder when it was. the two of us joined student council. And Corey, she got bullied a little. People would hide her things or mess with her desk. It went on for a while. And even then, she was always smiling. She always smiled like she was enjoying herself. Even though I was the reason she was getting bullied, that smile was always on her face. You see, originally, I was being bullied. Corey saw people were teasing me because I was spirited, so she stopped them, and they came after her instead. I had no idea. I just kept thinking she was annoying. And then one day, I ran into her being bullied. But she looked at me and smiled. Corey just smiled, as she always did. I realized that smile of hers was a sign that she was fighting an impossible battle inside. It was a sign that she was struggling, that she wanted help. Until then, I had no idea. And so I clenched my fists and went for the bullies. The teacher caught us and we were punished. Not exactly a happily ever after. After that, Corey stuck even closer to me. And I accepted her. When we saw her earlier, Corey was laughing. Laughing the same way she did back then. I know that laugh. She laughs that way when she needs my help. It's just like it was back then. She's suffering because she wants to help me. So that's why I need to save her. Ouch! Sorry. You're right. I don't need to save her. We do.
Hello? Oh, you're with Hitsugi. Oh, my. I'm not interrupting something, am I?
Come on, Sierra. Don't tease us.
Just a little joke. And now that you're back and relaxed, you and Enga are like two peas in a pod. The similarity is uncanny.
What? I'm too young to be jaded. It's my junior year. I've got dumb kid time left.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Ugh. What are you doing there, Enga?
Don't worry about it. Yo, Sierra. I thought we were in a hurry. What gives?
Oh, yes, we are. We've picked up Eska Fallspawn readings.
Again? Where?
I'm verifying the coordinates now. They're at Celestia Academy. That's Hitsugi's school.
Alright, we got a 15,000 experience ticket from that. And with that, at this point, I am going to be calling it for this evening. As much as I would love to continue and finish this up tonight, I do need to make sure that I do get enough sleep, since we are planning to do Dawns ARKS tomorrow. So I want to make sure that I am properly rested for that show. So, with that, thank
Only
you
a short
for...
amount of time remains until our large-scale operation ends. Our
Okay.
objective is complete.
You can turn down now. Alright. So with all that said, if you've enjoyed today's content, of course there is that follow button that you can click here on Twitch, or there is the subscribe button on YouTube, and thank you for following WitchNA. And with all that said, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.